You're watching Virginia This Morning.
Are you living the American dream? Is it possible to gain financial freedom? Richmond money expert J.B. Bryan is here and shares some insight. Good to see you, girl. Welcome
Yes,
back.
and I can go now.
Yes, the answer is that. Okay, folks, we know.
That's right.
Well, I think we might want to give them a few details. Early retirement is something a lot of people talk about, and if you weren't in a 401k and you haven't been socking it away, I'm not sure Social Security is going to cover all of that.
You're right. And the key here is to really define your American dream, because too often everyone is telling you what your American dream should be, that you shouldn't retire early, that you need to expand it because of XYZ purpose. But if it is important to you to retire early, I think we need to control the aspects of our financial life that we can control. And I would go straight to the expenses. I used to have a cartoon that I would use in workshops, and it'd have a guy sitting there, and he'd say, I can retire today till about 2 o'clock tomorrow, comfortably. So
then I got to go back to work.
That's right. You have to go. And why? Because of, whatever expenses that you have. So you have to make sure you can control that, and while you're also saving and purchasing assets that can create income to one day give you that financial independence.
There's a lot of people that are kind of like grinders too. They're going to retire to what?
That would be me.
Yeah, because you got to, I had an uncle that retired after 40 years working, and he was retired 2 weeks before he went back and said, give me a part-time job.
Yes.
Yeah, because he couldn't stand not being busy all the time.
My father the same way.
Owning your own business is another American dream, isn't it?
True, and you know that I live that every day, and I think that the key there is the commitment. I have a lot of family members that take vacations a lot, and I was explaining to them that I don't live for the vacation. I live for a healthy, enjoyable day of working my dream every day. So having a business is quite a commitment, and it can be an American dream, but for a lot of people, owning their business is an American nightmare. So you have to realize that your business is coming from your effort, your commitment, and that you have to set up a plan on what you want your business to be. Will it be, I just create things and then I sell them and then I live off just selling businesses? Or is it like me, that you want to set up a legacy for generations to actually inherit the business? So that means more of sacrificing now in order to build a business for the next generation.
And keep it going.
And so that they can keep it going,
right.
Because the things that I do affect many generations going forward.
Let's talk about some possible mistakes. Thinking you're going to win the lottery.
That's right, that's right.
The odds on that are pretty slim, and even people that do win have some problems once in a while.
You're so right, and that's the point there, that it has become an American dream. With the millions of people that play the lottery, they definitely have a dream that they're going to win. And as you mentioned and you pointed out, that lotto winners are among the many that end up broke. So you still have to have a control of budgeting and understand taxation. And why do lotto winners always call lawyers first? They don't call financial advisors. I don't get that. They'll be on TV with their lawyer. I'm like, well, who's going to sue you? I don't understand. But I know there's a logic there, but I think that the first person that you should really communicate with is a financial advisor about taxation and budgeting and getting your spending under control.
As an employee of the lottery, I say, please keep playing and good luck.
and call me.
Career choices. How does that control your dream?
Because your career that you choose should help you decide your lifestyle. And we have credit card balances in existence because many people are living outside of their standard of living. If you choose a particular career, every career has its advantages. There's careers that you have a substantial amount of vacation, a substantial amount of time off that may not pay as much as other careers, but by making that choice, don't use that as an opportunity to complain and go into debt, but actually say, I've made this choice, and because I have this time available, I'm going to structure my value system and my spending according to the compensation that I have available. and avoid going into debt and avoid trying to keep up with people that may actually be at a higher level of income.
It kind of dovetails into your conversation about you being self-employed.
Yes.
If you want to be self-employed,
Yes.
that means you're not going to have every Saturday off. You're not going to get 3
That's
weeks
right.
in the summer.
Contrary
or
to
whatever.
popular belief, they
And-
think that self-employed means you control your calendar. You don't. That's right.
Right, it controls you. And so, but you love it, so that's why you do it. And you got to have a passion for it. The same thing with career choices. If if you want to live in a mansion, don't become a public school teacher. But if you want to change people's lives,
That's right.
become a public school teacher.
If you want to have a mansion in your heart, that's right. I remember all my teachers, and I'm very thankful. And that's because they did commit their life to being good at their work. And you're right, it may not pay enough or it might not be wise for them to go into debt, because anyone can get a loan. You can go and get that loan, but do you really want that portion of your income going towards that mansion, where that mansion payment may be insignificant to someone who chose another career?
And last but not least, let's talk about family and career balance, because I think a generation ago that wasn't a big deal. Now it definitely is.
Oh, you're so right. And because family and career and the balance of them has become one of the top financial goals, I'm seeing more and more that they'll say, this is a priority for me to spend more time with my family. Of course, increasing your income is a good way of being able to spend more time with your family, believe it or not. And it also, another way is to find comfort in knowing that you're living within your means, and because of that, I can focus on my family values versus having to work all the time, because it's actually expenses that take you away from your family, not your work. Because if you have a lot of expenses, you have to work more. But we focus on, this job is getting in the way of my family. No, it's the bills that you've accumulated from your work, or just because of the lifestyle you've selected. So
good stuff.
if it's important, then make it a priority and take the steps. And sometimes it requires sacrifice.
The American Dream, what is it? J.B. Bryan offers financial workshops every Wednesday at noon at her office at 4860 Cox Road, Suite 200 in Glen Allen. These seminars are free, but registration is required. A lot of folks want to go. J.B. Bryan will be the guest speaker at the University of Virginia Office of Alumni Career Services. Moving up in the world. Friday at a forum and webinar session on Friday, August the 28th. For more information, just head online to WTVR.com/VTM